back to another episode of Just Cooking. Today, we're going to start with the egg batter. You put 2 eggs and 2 tablespoons of water, and then you just stir it up. Then we're going to put this to the side. And I already got my flour batter ready, and I have my seasonings in it, and I'm going to read it off to you so I can make sure I got the right seasonings to tell you. So, we have a half a teaspoon of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 2 tablespoons of salt, 1 tablespoon of ground nutmeg, 1.5 tablespoons of ground garlic, and 2 tablespoons of pepper, black pepper. All right, so then you stir it up. You stir it up really good to get all the seasonings all around so it can be all over the pork chops. We're gonna put this to the side. Now we're going to make the sauce, the honey sauce for the pork chops. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I just went by what I felt. 2 tablespoons of mixed garlic. Stir that in. And then we're going to put the honey in. And we're going to let that cook it to a boil. Y'all know I love my spoon, my plastic spoons. Like they real spoons. And if you hear the fire alarm going off, I apologize ahead of time. My husband did not have time to fix it today. So, now my sauce is done. My honey sauce is done. Now I'm going to set this to the side and now cook the pork chops. Okay, now we're going to start the pork chops. We're going to start it with a coating of olive oil on the bottom of the pan. And we're going to let that get hot. And while that's getting hot, we're going to batter our pork chops. So here are our pork chops. We're going to put the flour batter on it first. Then the egg yolk. Then we're going to batter it back in the flour. So we're going to do the rest of the pork chops like that. We're going to do the flour first. Then in the yolk. And then back in the flour. And you know it's funny that people talk about the fire alarm going off, and I never hear it until somebody else says something about it. It's crazy. Okay, so we're going to continue this until we're done all of them, and then we're going to fry them. I'm going to put the pork chops in the oil, the olive oil. And if you're wondering what's on top, I just sprinkled a little bit more paprika on the top. You know we like our seasoning. Alright, so we're going to let those fry. Okay, so now I've turned the pork chops over. And this is what we have. Now we're waiting for the other side. So now they're done. We're going to put them on some napkins so the oil can drain off. Alright, so now we're going to put the sauce on it. Okay, for the sauce, I said the garlic and the honey. I totally forgot the soy sauce. So now I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of soy sauce in. 1, 2. We're just going by the look. And we're going to stir that. Okay, so now we're going to turn that off. Now, remember we're cooking honey, garlic, pork chops. Okay, the pork chops are done. And now we're going to put them in the sauce. And the sauce is garlic, honey, oil, and soy sauce. So now we're going to dip the pork chops in the sauce. We're gonna give them a good stir on the back, the front and the back. Oh, let me hold it. Okay. And then we're going to take it out. And we're gonna do all of the pork chops like that. Back, front, sit it in the pot. Okay, so now I'm gonna finish all of these and I'll be back in a moment. Here you have it, the honey garlic pork chops. Now I'm gonna put them in the oven for a couple of minutes just to glaze that honey on it. All right, so now I'm gonna do that. Okay, now welcome back to Just Cooking. We got our taste testers today, and it will be me and Hollywood.
Good evening, dogs. Pass paper towel, please.
Okay, I'll get you one.
I'm ready.
Okay. Here you go. All right, so today, me and Hollywood are going to be tasting my, what is this called? Honey garlic pork chops. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, left-handed is not the greatest
It is
thing.
not. Y'all can't even cut cake. It's a scandal.
It's really good. I like the pork chop is tender and the honey.
It's
and
not
garlic
bad.
taste. Really?
I like it.
Really? Okay.
I ain't even have to add that sass on.
I'm gonna slice you to that. Did he really add Sazon Guashira?
Just a tab.
Oh my God, you was horrible.
This is very good.
But I really like that. It really is good.
Just cooking all right by me.
Okay, y'all, so go home, try this dish. It's easy and simple. And like my page and join us at Just Cooking, because it is Just Cooking. Bye.